on this. I don't know about you guys, but none of these events are that bad. So I would probably just go 442, and then headline CNS would be what I would go with here.
You know me that I would do 3-3-2 too, but same headline position.
Yeah, I'm just do we like we don't even have that. So let's say we do the 3-3-2, and then they just sock doves and walk into Italy. Are we just gonna try and coup it with a 3 up? Or are we just gonna go
Yeah,
into Pakistan?
yeah,
Like we could do this. I mean, we could do this and we could do CIA. Um, that would be at least an option.
yeah. It's just me being me, but I'm okay if they do that way.
Yeah, I would prefer to just go 4-4-2 with this hand. Like, we have enough ops to fill France later if we want to. And and you want CNS either way, right, Patrick? That's what you're thinking?
Yeah,
Yeah. I'd rather
yeah.
just. You're okay with this, doing this?
Yeah, whatever you guys think.
All right, I'm locking this one in. And then I'm locking in CNS. Easy. But, that's what I was saying a bit. Do you think, Patrick, you're thinking maybe just hold UN here? Like, I don't really care about these three events too much. Maybe AI War could be UN for some reason, but these other two, I don't see a reason to UN either of those.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
AI War
Holding
more likely
hands
just
with
maybe even go to space.
AI, depending on if I can use it somewhere. Like after seeing
Right.
this space is not a priority, but we'll see if we have a
Yeah.
good place to use it. Most likely do because you're empty. You're leaving in France empty, so we could need more. We could use more ops.
Yeah. I mean, through to France. We have some op. We have okay ops. Like, this is, it's not great, but it's okay. Okay.
Warsaw first though.
Yes, yes. Warsaw first card. Unless we see NATO right here, then maybe not. But Europe, not a bad headline for them, but it's not super strong. I'm a little surprised. There's a lot of good headlines out there.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe their hand just sucks.
Or like two scorings.
Yeah, yeah.
We should go to.
Do you want to just do
Oh,
this one, or
yeah.
do you want to get into somewhere in Asia?
That's what I'm debating. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm debating. I feel like they have Middle East.
I also do. Let like
Make them resolve it first.
yeah. We're
Yeah,
using
just yeah,
Warsaw, right? No matter what, so might as well. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Trigger that.
Good point.
So yeah, trigger first. So I'm debating between should we expand from Iran or set up the Dom because I feel like they must have Middle East. So if we set up Middle East Dom, we may lose Iran if they coup big, but they
Right.
may not have a big card to coup anyway.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. Like, let's say they have Middle East. If they have a decent card to coup with, like, why not just coup Iran? Like, there's plenty of time later in the turn to take Iraq, even
Right.
if like they roll a one on Iran or something, you know. So
Right. Yeah.
normally I would just say like, hey, let's just throw two in Pakistan and like one here or something. But like you say, I really feel like they do have Middle East, so I kind of like just taking the Middle East
Yeah.
Dom and being like, do something, make them do
Yeah.
something. You like this?
Yeah.
Yes.
What about
Oh, sorry.
jamming Iraq with the two?
That actually that might have been better, honestly. Sorry, I already hit submit. I'm sorry, so I will go slower
Yeah,
next time.
in
But
order.
poking Iraq and taking Lebanon is interesting. They probably just coup Lebanon at that point, but then we get a nice little coup target back. That could, yeah. Sorry, that's my
Yeah.
fault
Yeah.
for submitting too quickly. I will slow that down a bit. Um,
I mean, this is better for AI War, which we're probably gonna play. So
True, yeah. I think we still might just see if their hand's pretty weak and they have Middle East. I feel like there's a good chance we just see a little Lebanon coup here anyway.
That's pretty good advice. I mean, Iraq. That's because that solved both of our earlier
Yeah,
priorities.
we get out of Iran, we still get the Dom with Yeah,
Same ops. Yeah.
great suggestion. If only the person driving took just like another second to think about it. Sorry.
no worries.
Oh, and I don't know how it's going to turn out. Hopefully, it'll actually work this time. But I am attempting to record this to post it on YouTube later, just so you know. So
They
whatever.
haven't started yet.
So whatever we're saying.
But don't forget to start doing that
I did start it.
before. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
the video's going, and this time it is not recording Discord. I was really sad the game you and me played, Patrick. I thought it was a pretty interesting game, and I recorded it to
Yeah.
post to YouTube, and then I went back to look at it, and it was just my Discord for 2 hours. And I was like, that's a great video.
It's okay. I don't have my laptop, so I definitely cannot track. But
I'm tracking
um,
right now, so I should be okay. These games are slow
it's
enough that
hard.
it's hard to mess up.
Yeah, it's hard to imagine they don't have good resources in their hand, given so many. Like the blue cards are all in our hands. The
Yeah.
blue threes.
And they can't think we have Middle East. Like, Middle East is just a strictly better headline than CNS, so, like, why would we ever, have.
Yeah, I feel like they could have all the four ops. They could have all the D cards. They could have like the 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 three Western Europe events.
Yeah,
I just I don't know what they have right now. Like taking so long.
yeah. I mean, I guess their hand could just be, like, all unimportant two ops. Like, it could be, like, Olympic, Indie Reds, Formosan Defector, and, like, some Truman or, I don't know.
Wow.
I'm
Yeah.
just with us not having any of their important events or four ups, you would think they would have some of that stuff.
Yeah.
The challenge of the 20th century is the challenge of human relations and not of impersonal natural forces.
Yeah, I feel like even with a two op here, I would just take a coup on Iran. Just try it.
Yeah. Just 50-50.
Yeah. And honestly, like, not just knocking us out would be great for them. Like, they don't even have to get in.
Yeah, that's the 50-50. Just need the four.
Hey Warren,
How you doing?
Not too bad.
We think they have a bad
It's,
hand.
I'm just looking at I'm just catching up here.
Yeah.
They're down 4 minutes. 3 minutes. Four. Yeah, they're down 4 minutes.
So
so quickly.
here's the little. We headlined CNS. They headlined Europe.
Yeah.
Then they just placed into Iraq.
Placed with Cambridge. That sucks.
Yeah. So we just took Middle East on because it seems like they probably
Why
have a
not?
weak hand, and it kind of seems like
And
they
they're
have
not
Middle
lowering
East.
DEFCON.
And it seems like they have Middle East.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, that seems like a reasonable guess.
Yeah. We clearly don't have it because I think most people would headline Middle
You
East.
headline up, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, why else would they
And
pick it AR1?
Yeah, and if they have Vietnam, they're headlining that over Europe. And if they have VCOL, they're trying to lower DEFCON.
Yeah. All right, their hand does suck.
Yeah, that sucks.
That's a Lebanon coup. Okay. So I like now we could do both. Get into Pakistan and
Yeah,
just
it seems
retake
good.
Lebanon.
Yeah.
We could
Nice.
also do
Comic-Con?
this one. I'm thinking Comic-Con's our last card just because.
Oh yeah. Sorry, because it's blockade. Sorry.
Blockade. Yeah.
Yeah.
If we didn't want to burn a 3, we could do a 2-op like Lebanon, and I wouldn't want to just put one in Afghanistan or Pakistan too much, so I'd like Afghanistan there, but I'm also fine just doing a 3-op and doing something like this.
Let's do that. We have good ops.
I like this.
Yeah.
Okay. No one cares about NORAD versus EEU, right? Like, we're not eventing either of those, so.
No, it's not. We're not in that either.
Okay. Everyone good? Locking it in?
Yeah, great.
Okay.
Yep.
If they coup it again and get like one in there, I think cooing back with like AI war would be reasonable. Or
Yeah.
or CIA. I guess CIA is fine too. But a small card. But yeah, their hand must just be terrible. Like, I don't even know. It's gotta just be all like crappy blue 2-ops or something.
Yeah, we've got a so-so hand, and it seems that theirs is worse.
Yeah. So maybe everyone's gonna have bangers next hand because all the 4s are out there, all the good events are out there. We'll see.
Yeah, they are playing very slow. 10
Yeah.
minutes through the first half of turn 1.
Yeah, they are. I don't know. I kind of expect we'll just see another Lebanon coup, and I would probably just want to coup that back. Okay, now we don't have to worry about Comic-Con anymore. Oh my goodness.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Wow.
Okay. So one into India seems good just in case we lose Pakistan in some sort of. I mean, they don't seem like they're gonna be big on cooing.
I mean, things that we want to do, we want to get we want to be heavily access to Thailand, and we need to get mill ops.
Yeah, we do need to get mill ops. I was thinking of holding UN intervention, but depending on their mill ops situation, it might make sense to hold it or UN it, if it's going to give them extra mill ops. We could just, I don't know. I mean, I don't really like wasting 3 ops taking a coup in Iraq, so I'd rather hold off on mill ops probably
Yeah,
for the
I
moment.
don't think we coup yet.
We could take Libya.
So how about this? Just Yeah, two there, one. Yeah, exactly.
I think that's fine. I don't really see a more
It,
important thing to
it
do.
still it's yeah, it still does seem like they have Middle East scoring and they're trying to like get a big roll and then have us not get a roll back on Lebanon. So
Yeah, I I'm fine with just doing this one. Um,
Yeah, I like this.
maybe we can walk the long way to Thailand.
huh,
But yeah, so everyone's good with this play.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, I like this.
We'll just want to think about what card we're using to get into Thailand.
The good news now is Comic
Uh,
Con free. Since blockade is gone,
yeah, yeah,
we can use
exactly.
this whenever.
Yeah, there it
Okay, we
is.
like that.
Sniffed it out.
We like that. Um, okay, what about now just CIA into Malaysia because we do want to get
That
there.
seems good. Because that lets us we can coup if we need to.
Yeah, I think we're
With one
probably
we yeah.
I think we're probably gonna have to coup with Comic Con just for like a Millops situation thing. But
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, because to bring it up, yeah, yeah, totally.
yeah,
And then if we want to, we can either UN or just play AI if we want to.
Hey, we should learn from Max. We just use we just coup North Korea and go big, so they have to fix.
Presence-less.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No, if we're cooing, I think like I think North Korea makes more sense than Iraq at this point. So I'm
At this point.
yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
But for now, just CIA Malaysia makes sense to you guys. You're good with that one.
yeah.
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 It seems good.
My goodness, this is not a good hand. They've shown so far.
Oh gosh, 2 scorings and 1s and 2s.
Wow, a lot of 4-ops in the deck.
Yeah, the there's gonna be some ops next turn for sure. So yeah, good call, Patrick, on just filling Middle East to get the Dom.
Sure, I think that play was so weird, and we all sensed something.
Yeah. I feel a lot better about our hands now. It went from, oh, this hand's not that good to, this hand is the best hand I've ever seen. So I'm thinking, unless they do something we absolutely have to respond to, I would just coup with Comic Con North Korea next.
Yeah. Yeah, sounds good.
Um, unless, of course, they do something that we need to play ops to deal with right away.
Yeah. And I feel like after that, AI war to North Korea, AR6 is still a high priority play.
Yeah. If they don't get any more Millops, though, I do think that a UN of AI war is probably okay. Okay.
Wow. I'm surprised to see that.
I mean, I know France is important, but I would ignore France and I would coup Thailand with a 3-op here, I think. Well, I guess they could just take it after that.
If they take it, oh, you take it.
We
Then you need Millops.
yeah, that's true.
Millops, yeah.
I mean,
I don't want to leave Millops for last.
you want
action.
just coup. So we coup this. They will probably coup it back with the China card, which isn't the end of the world, but that's just probably what's going to happen. Are we okay with that?
It's fine.
We get China.
Or if I
We
just
can
like
we can block. We can take India to block Asia or something. So if you guys are good with that, I'm good with that. Just want to.
I'm kind of fine with that.
Yeah.
I guess I'll trigger this first.
Trigger. Yeah. France, I'm not caring that much because like the attacking card is still out there, and they have to give us containment or China card to take it.
Yeah.
Either way, we can still poke it.
Yeah. And yeah, like
Not
I said,
either way, but like China, we cannot. But
And Europe's already scored, so if they wanna take France and give us a nice Asia Dom going into next turn, that's fine.
Yeah, Thailand is priority over France.
And they did go Angola too, so I mean, if we coup Thailand, they coup Thailand, and there's nothing to be done there, we could always coup Angola back as well.
Sure. Yeah.
Or DEFCON goes to 4, and yeah, we'll see. So this is Thailand. We're thinking just coup this Thailand. Don't roll a 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Well, now they're going to spread.
You're right. You're right. You're definitely right.
We can UN AI war, take India, which will block Asia Dom, and we'll get 1 VP on Milops. I imagine this is...
Containment.
If they have containment, certainly containment. 1 Thailand, 2 Thailand, 1 France, maybe? If they don't overprotect Thailand, I think poking it is a good idea. Although DEFCON is going to be high again.
Yeah, I like DEFCON to be at 5 or 3 for France protection.
Yeah, if DEFCON's at 5, they have a real France problem.
DEFCON at 4 just means they're taking France.
I will say their coups were terrible, so we can't complain that much.
Right, yeah. They're doing the 1 with block, yeah. They're the 1 and 2,
we deserved a little bad luck, as annoying as it is.
Yeah.
But
that's also a reason I'm debating whether we should UN AI war, because I feel like that's gonna be a 6.
Right.
The
other I guess benefit of UNing this turn is if we get D-stall next turn, we don't want to use UN anyway.
Yeah, how many red cards? Like, do we have
So,
more reds or more?
There's more blues than reds left, honestly. The red cards left are Nasser, which is not a huge deal. Middle East has scored. We are in Libya. Fidel, which, fine. Korean War, Vietnam, De Gaulle, D-stall, Sokhovs, and Suez.
Okay.
And there's all 3 blue 4-ops, Duck, Containment, 5-year plan, Special, Indie Reds, Formosan, Defectors, Truman. And then both the neutral 4-ops, Olympic, IP War, Asia are the neutrals. So it's pretty even. There's a couple more blues out there, but most of them are blue events that don't matter that much. Things like Special or Indie Reds don't matter too much at this point.
Really slow.
well, this pace will win on time on turn 5.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I
feel like they have D-stall. I feel like it cannot be that.
Yeah, I mean they were pretty quick to get rid of blockade, so I could definitely see them having D-stall. Oh, Thailand and France. Okay, just pop in 1 in France. What's your guys'?
Oh, this is annoying.
What are our opinions here? Mediterraneans, France, West Germany, UK.
Yeah.
Last one. Do you want Canada? Do you want Italy? Do you want Benelux?
Canada.
Canada's fine with me.
I like Canada.
Okay. So with that one, I would probably just pop it into India so we block Dom.
Do we do that, or you and AR war coup Indonesia? So that we got two more.
Oh, that does block Dom as well, and we get 2 VP on Millops. That might be better. Yeah.
And they cannot just use any card to take France next turn. They have to use
Duck, basically. Yeah, I think it because even if we roll a 1 here, we block Dom, right? Yeah. So I like this play a lot. We get 2 more VP from Millops. We deny their Dom. Indonesia's just an important country in general. I'm good with that, if you're good with that. You guys like that one?
I'm sold.
Alright, I'm going to do it. Okay.
Can't complain about 8 VPs.
No, cannot. Okay, so this is either defectors or containment.
Yeah, they must have a very red hand.
Let's see. Okay, so we have Suez and Sokovs.
Still no 4-ops. They could have.
They could purge us, which would be pretty devastating, and they probably have the ops to do it. But I guess both of these cards in our hand kind of deal with that. They both cancel purge, right? Like, either way.
Yeah.
So what others than purge that can hurt us?
So they could have D-stall.
IP.
There's no way they're headlining D-stall at DEFCON 5, though. That would be insane.
Yeah.
IP would be bad. Purge would be bad. De Gaulle would be pretty bad, I would say. Because they De Gaulle France and then they just coup something and we can't really fight them too much. We do have Truman, which is nice. I'm probably leaning...
Defector?
Probably
Defectors, if we're worried about purge, defectors gives us 1 more op on the next turn, and containment's still around.
But if we don't get purged,
then containment's very nice.
Because they might be doing something like Olympic Games or IP War. I mean, IP War would be bad if they hit it, but containment gets us 1, 2, 3. Like, it gets us a lot of ops this turn if we containment. Like, I'm a big... Containment is better if we don't get purged. If we get purged, defectors is better. It does give us a problem with De Gaulle.
What is our hold card? There's no blockade.
No blockade. I would probably just hold Sokovs through, I guess. I don't mind give. I think we might be able to just give, especially if we get containment off. Like, we can probably just give Suez and use it for 4 ops. Or we can hold Korean War through. But if
depending on Asia, we may need to hold Korean.
If we do containment and don't get purged, though, we can just event Korean War and throw 3 ops into Korea, 2 to 3 ops in Korea, depending on if we won or not.
Okay, so you're saying the only additional thing that hurt us is IP War.
IP War is quite bad at a 33% chance, and honestly, De Gaulle is pretty bad here. Like, if they get France to 2-0, that's a problem for us.
I'm kind of on containment at this. Well,
yeah. Containment is
containment because the IP situation. Like yeah.
I've never lost a 33% IP war in my life, so that's fine.
All right, containment.
Containment. Okay, let's do it. Okay, and Nasser, who cares? That's honestly, that's fine. I'm happy that it's out.
Yeah. Happy we chose containment. I feel like that they have duck.
Yeah, if they have duck and they get France, okay, so be it.
Then it means we need to. We can only coup 1 out of Thailand or Angola.
Right, and we don't have a free 4 off to coup with is the problem. Is that Jan?
Yo, how's it going?
Good. We got the whole squad here, dude.
Wow, this is a crew.
Yeah. Dude, check out their turn 1 hand. Can you see it?
That's
It was
yeah.
It was pretty putrid.
Wow. Jeez.
So we got the Middle East dumb off because they tried cooing Lebanon a couple times and failed. They decalled
Yeah.
into Thailand at DEF CON 5, and unfortunately we failed. We rolled a 1. So they got that,
Yep.
but we got some mill-ops out of it. Asia was not scored, so...
Cool. Sounds good. All right. So it looks like we're waiting on them to do stuff. Oh, DEF CON's still 5. Interesting. So they're probably not going to want to just... I mean, unless they have Duck, they're not going to take France, probably.
That's what we were just saying.
Takes so long. Takes
We
very
already
long.
saw Duck, is what you're saying?
No.
No,
We were
it-
saying that if they have Duck, they should do that. But the fact they haven't yet makes it seem like
Yeah, that makes sense. The fact that there's a delay. Yeah.
yeah. Because this seems like a no-brainer. Like, why would you not just take France with Duck?
Yeah, I got you.
We have seen 0 4-ops so far, so if they don't have them in their hand, they might be worried that we do. would
No,
be
I
the
mean
only
you
thing.
saw Marshall. I know.
Oh yeah, right.
that
You're right. We saw one. You're correct. That was their last AR.
You saw it to be the other card that takes a lot of time to think about. But I don't
Destall,
think this is.
yeah, it'd be kind of crazy to me to destall right now at DEF CON 5. Like, they can just coup down first and then do it.
So assuming they don't coup here, what is our first play? Is it play Korea immediately? Is it are we eventing Suez? What is our plan?
Playing both of those are, especially like playing Suez and then using the ops to take France is pretty high on my priority list. Same thing with Korean War. Like, it'd be nice to get into South Korea, but okay, I'm glad they didn't.
Oh, they
hold
are
on back.
taking the coup. Interesting. Okay.
Okay, and they get
Sure.
it. So that
Right.
sucks, but
Yeah, we roll. We move on. Why? Okay, so
we
I
could
think.
just take France. We could take France with Suez.
Oh, we
You
contained. Okay.
Yeah, we're under
You put
containment.
two. Yeah, you don't need to take France. You just need to make sure we're.
You just
we're
need
up-
2 in France. Yeah.
Well, 3, right? We don't want to take it with a 4-op.
No, that's 2. 2 denies the 4-op take.
Oh, sorry. You mean 2 more, not 2 influence.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, I see.
If you resolve it first, would that work? No.
So if we resolve
You can
Suez,
event Suez now and then put 3 in and then 1 to, like, I don't know,
Burma
India or something.
or India, yeah. Yeah, we just need, like,
Is IP hasn't been seen, right?
IP is in the deck somewhere, but I think we just have to fill India at some point and risk it, or we're just
Yeah,
gonna give it.
but I feel like if at that point, I mean, it might make sense to crawl out just because like 2 there just removes us from the area. I don't know. So maybe Burma's better. I don't feel strongly about it though.
Yeah, I would think about the same. So 3, like, event it first, and then 3.
So we agree we're
okay,
going
right.
Suez, right? And we're going to throw 3 into France and then 1 somewhere else, maybe Burma, maybe India, maybe whatever.
Yeah, I think that's reasonable. Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking about Burma.
I like Burma because, yeah, if we put 2 in India, they can just swing an IP war at it. And if we...
Yeah.
Oh, they were on that one.
You only get a free special,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah,
fine.
It's-
this is fine.
Yeah, I don't... It's not active, so we're losing 1 op. Like, oh well. You good with this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to take a coup on Pakistan, though.
Yeah, I would also like to take a coup on Pakistan. If they do some op placement stuff, I think Indie Red
Especially since
coup.
they don't have access to it.
Yeah, Indie Red's coup of Pakistan is very reasonable if the DEFCON
With,
stays
like,
at this level.
Independent or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they have realignment threat on Iran as well, so that's a problem I want to solve. And scored. And Thailand is so hard too.
I hate holding on to, like, every turn when I'm holding on to Korean when I should be inventing it.
Yeah, I know.
It's always like, just don't put an up in there. Don't put an up in there. I think we made the right plays. I just hate hanging on to it.
Yeah, France was the priority.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even though it scored, but yeah, it just and it's hard to be dominated in Asia after the Indonesia coup.
Yeah, I almost wonder if they might just coup Indonesia back.
Uh,
I think that'd be a good play because if we want to coup Pakistan, that doesn't block Dom if they have Indonesia. So we'd have to go like, I don't know, take India and Laos and I don't know. We'd have to do something weird.
we can use 3 up to take 3, but not battlegrounds if we have to. Like Burma, Laos,
Yeah.
Philippines.
Yeah, I mean, they're 25 minutes in almost on turn 2, so they're going to need to pick it up a bit. If, say they coup whatever, say they coup Iran and knock us out, do we want to just coup Angola at that point? Or would we want to, I don't know, event Korean War and start filling South Korea?
What was the question?
So let's say they coup here. Let's say they like coup either Iran or Libya, maybe Panama. DEFCON's now at 3. Do we want then to coup Angola here, or do we want to like take some countries in Asia to stop them from getting a dom? Like, do we want to take Laos and India or something? Or event Korean War and fill Korea and something?
That's a good question. I mean, still lean towards cooling somewhere, but Angola, but that will risk Asia being dominated.
Like, Laos is a pretty important country. Like, it'd be pretty nice to get Laos. It'd be pretty nice. It'd be really nice to event Korean War. They don't win it, and then put 2 ops in South Korea and 1 in Laos. That would be a great play if they coup something. It's also possible they will just never make another move and we'll win on time this AR.
We played that many games with them?
I don't know, I guess. I was surprised to see we've played Team New Jersey 7 times.
I mean, we've played them in like best of 3s multiple times, so I think that's just where it stems from.
Yeah.
Right?
Of their 30 team games, we're 7 of them. We're almost a quarter of their 30 games.
Yeah.
Nice.
Look at our record. We're so good.
True. Yeah, I think if they drop DEFCON, I feel pretty good about if do we want to just like insta send? Oh no, they're not here. That's fine. What's this doing?
That makes sense.
I think event Korea makes sense here.
That doesn't stop anything, right?
The thing I'm worried about is they're threatening to take France with a 4-op, which we just have to assume there's 4-ops out there. They have to have a 4-op in hand, right? Like, there's just no way. So the thing I'm worried, they're threatening to take France. Like, they're like, do you want to coup Laos and give us France? Which I don't think is a super great trade. We could do like, oh, that doesn't block. Oh, it's because
The first has to pick. The first has to pick one. Well, we don't have to pick. Yeah, exactly.
we could do this. That blocks it.
Yeah. And
That's fine.
if they force anything, I say take South Korea, like Cold Korean War.
Yeah,
I mean,
we
we can
don't
afford-
like. Of course, it would
Yeah.
be nice to get Korean War out under whatever this is called, containment. But
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we could always just take South Korea with something else if we have to, and space Korean War. Like, that's a very
Yeah.
doable.
Plus, like at this point, they're also
Cold.
have some sort of incentive in terms of dropping DEFCON now because Lao is a pretty decent coup for us. So.
Yeah, like now if they could, yeah, I think now they probably will lower DEFCON. I think that would make sense to me. But I don't want to just give them France. Like, we just
Yeah. No, this seems good. I'm good with this.
yeah. Good with this, Patrick? Good with this other guys? Doug, Warren?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to lock it in. And now I think there's some value in eventing Truman to clear them out of France rather than taking it.
I mean, they already have access to Algeria. Like, what's
Yeah,
the point?
but-
We're in containment, so why as well just put 2 ops into it if you're going to do that?
Yeah, I guess. Okay. Yep, they're just going to coup a battleground? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
You can
now
Korean now.
I think Korean now, or we coup Angola now.
I think I like Korean now. They don't have a great
Korean.
coup target. I mean, they're going to coup something in Middle East, and we have access unless they clear us out of Iran, which I'm okay with.
Yeah, I think that's pretty reasonable.
I like Korean because we'll always like you'll get a chance to get another swing Angola. Like you always steal a coup, and Africa's not coming until at least turn 4. So
Yeah, and okay,
and we know Asia's coming.
I think I agree. So you guys want to just do Korean right now?
We're losing the VPs, right? We're giving out meal ops.
Yeah, we're giving up mill ops, but I'm okay with that. I think the Korean War is a good thing to do here.
Yeah, plus it just gives them a different coup target to take on turn 3. Like, it's not like we get great access from it that matters.
Right. I mean,
like,
we would get to Zaire, but right, we're losing. They're cooing it next turn anyway. You're right.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we just Korean.
Okay. Don't lose. One time. Never.
Damn.
All 3?
Lucky. Sure. Yeah. That's
I think all 3 seems good.
yeah. I think it's good.
It might be nice to get one more in India so they can't just take it.
I mean, they can take it with China, right? Even if we did one more, but yeah. Besides that, I mean, they couldn't take it with 4.
Of the 2,
But I think
we had to like. If we put 2 in India, then they can take South Korea with a 4, and if we don't, they can take India with a 4. And I would rather have South Korea than India.
I mean, with Cal plus the fact that IP can flip.
The war is gone,
and the war is gone
yeah.
now. Okay, so they're just going to take
okay.
South Korea.
Yeah, makes sense.
Well,
We can take India.
Should we? No, that doesn't.
That's up Dom.
Okay.
That's up
It
Dom on
does,
country
yeah.
count. So
5-5.
yeah, so India's good. I think we take that. Do you want to pop one in Algeria while we can? Do you want
They
to
could
take?
coup it, but
you want to
I
take
guess
France?
that's fine
We could-
because it's not like. Yeah, I think just take
We-
France is reasonable.
Do we want? Let's see. No, yeah. That sounds good.
Do we put it in UK to get a free one in France when they play special?
Sure. Yeah, that's fine because we're going to want to take a non-BG anyway. That seems fine. Sure.
The only thing I'm thinking is, so they're going to take Vietnam, probably.
Okay, then we do Truman takes Malaysia no, Truman takes Afghanistan.
Right. And then they could take Malaysia. We could take maybe Taiwan or something. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm
I
just
mean,
thinking,
if you're
I'm just
worried
thinking,
about
I'm
getting
just thinking
cleared
we
out
might.
of
I'm just
Iran, you
thinking
could
we,
just do one to Afghanistan now as well. Just be there, and also it denies them taking it. A bunch of other stuff. If that's a matter that matters.
Thank you. I'm just thinking, I don't want to get stuck in the game where they put one more into France, and then we're trying to fight Asia Dom and not give up France at the same time. If that makes
Sure.
sense.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine. I mean, if they put one more, then we could event Truman, but
That's true. We would just have to give up on Asia at that point, which maybe that's fine, and then we could coup Angola or something.
mm-hmm.
I kind of would rather seal up France. I don't know. Like they may have, we don't know they have special. Special's
Yeah,
always
sure.
nice.
This
That's
is fine.
cheeky, but just sealing it up is nice. And that frees us up to play Truman.
Yeah. I like just closing it off. I don't think we need to.
That's fine.
If special was active, then maybe it's different, but
Mhm.
it's just one off right now. So the only red card in the deck that is not accounted for right now is the stall.
Oh, interesting. Well, if they take stuff in Asia, we have to make we need to make the hard call on do we think they have the scoring or not.
Gosh, we're still expecting four ops, right? We've only seen Marshall.
We've still only seen Marshall. There are four ops out there.
Oh.
If they do something like Malaysia and Afghanistan, I think we give up on Asia and we just take like a coup on Angola and we get to Zaire before the end of the turn.
Mm-hmm.
Because if they take two
Sure.
countries, like if they take these two, we can't really fight them in Asia anymore. Hey, there's one. And that's what they're going to do. They're going to take Afghanistan and Malaysia.
No, they're not. It's almost like they're baiting us. I don't know. Interesting. So, do we want to just do trim into Malaysia?
I mean, I think that's pretty reasonable.
Yeah.
I don't think they have Asia in hand. I feel pretty confident about that. But like,
I think if they had Asia, they would have taken Vietnam.
yeah, or just taken Malaysia. Like, right? Like, why would?
They
Right.
have 2 ops. Yeah.
Where did their last op go? They went 2 Afghanistan, 1 Zaire.
Pakistan.
Oh yes, okay.
Pakistan overprotection because China card.
China cards in our hand.
Yeah, I don't think they have it.
Yeah, so I mean, if you really don't think they have it, you want to risk it a little bit, we could just coup Zaire now, but that's just gonna get cooed back next turn. But it gets us 2 VP. It saves us 2 VP on Millops.
Yeah. I kind of like taking the coup. I don't know. I don't feel strongly, but I don't think they have it.
I mean, because the other thing is that we risk them like doing some. If we play Truman, we risk them doing some poking and then leaving DEFCON at 3 without us queuing. You know.
I think they have it. Let's put both in Malaysia still. Like because every AR, if you look back, they're taking.
Yeah, and they played the China to take.
Okay,
towns.
so if
Yeah,
they don't have it, let's say they don't have it, and they coup Libya to get DEFCON down or something. Vietnam,
That's
are we
fine.
going to put it into Taiwan, or are we going to retake Europe, Dom? Probably take Taiwan, right? Because Europe is scored, and Asia we know is then coming next
Right. Right.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're okay losing then 3 VP on Millops if they don't coup. If they go, I don't know, place ops somewhere.
Well, if they don't coup, then we have to coup.
Okay. So we're okay with this? We're good with this? Because
I really don't think they have it, but I mean,
I also
if people are voting on it. That's fine.
I mean, I'm okay with this. But if we don't do this, I think they're taking Malaysia with their next AR. I'm just worried if they do an ops placement here, and then we coup. Like, it's not
I mean, so Dom is functionally what, like
4 VP.
4 points. So I mean, the coup is like is 2 VP plus some access, possibly 3 VP if we're not taking it, right?
Right. And also, we can, the thing is, if we coup, we're never blocking Asia. Like, we just don't have the cards to block Asia. So if we coup, we can do it with Truman, and then we have to give Vietnam, and we can't block Asia at that point because Vietnam will be another country. So if we do that, we have to go, like, I don't know, Cameroon, UK. To, like,
I guess yeah. If they put ops into Asia afterwards, then yeah, how are we flipping? I guess we could flip Laos with Vietnam or something.
I don't
That would
think
slip
that would do it. That would give us 6 to their. Well, if they don't put any ops in, I don't know. I'm pretty torn. My initial reaction was we should coup Zaire, but I think there's an argument to be made here. It's so temporary because we almost have to coup with Vietnam after that, and Vietnam will give them back Dom.
Can you just dial back like each AR this turn? Like I feel like every AR they're setting up that Dom.
The coup Pakistan, that didn't give them Dom, but they needed to do that.
That's a start.
They took,
Like the Laos was.
they took Dom with Lao. They cooed Panama, which was not Dom. They took South Korea with China card. So I mean, most ARs. If you really think they have it, I'm okay doing this and rolling the dice, and we coup later.
I feel like when they use Fidel to coup, them in to protect Pakistan.
Yeah, I do agree with that. I'm fine with doing this. Are you guys okay with this?
Sure.
Okay, let's do this.
Like they invested so much.
I just don't think they have it because I think that the last would have gone to Vietnam.
That's kind of what I was thinking too. But maybe they'll do us a favor and they'll put DEFCON to 2 here, and then we can just use Vietnam to take Taiwan.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that would be crazy, but or maybe they'll go like Vietnam and put 1 in Taiwan or something, so we can't block Dom. And like, okay, fine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they did not have it. We know that now.
Yeah, it's kind of what I figured.
Yeah.
I think they consider shoving France here.
We can fight that off well enough with Vietnam, though. We have 3 ops from Vietnam to.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I mean, they see Truman gone, so
It is coming back, so that's a little risky. We should draw D-stall next turn. I think that would be a good one for us to draw, and not them.
yeah, I'd like that.
They might be thinking Asia. They might be thinking Middle East.
They might be worried that we have Asia and then they take Vietnam.
But if they take
Is there a
Vietnam,
time that we would have played Asia that we didn't?
yeah, I mean, I think we probably just play Asia. Well, right after the De Gaulle
No.
coup, right?
No, right after De Gaulle, we need to get France.
Oh yeah, you're right. When they couped with Fidel, we did the Korean War. But no, that we blocked Dom, right? Didn't we block Dom with Korean War? No.
No. Yeah, if we have Asia, we would have scored air spree, I think.
Yeah, you're right. I think instead of the Korean War, we would have just scored Asia.
Mm-hmm.
But they need a second country in the Middle East and set up Asia Dom and protect
If
Africa.
if they do something, if they coup, we could also consider, instead of blocking Asia, like poke Iraq and take the UK. The problem with that, of course, is Asia's coming, and we don't know if the other two are coming.
I would prefer not to poke a rock with it just being a reshuffle.
Poking if they coup, we poke North Korea or we take Taiwan. Is North Korea better?
I don't know. I don't feel strongly.
I feel Formosa is so temporary, but if we can get North Korea, that's
Yeah, I mean that's fair. Yeah, because we're probably gonna play China at some point. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's also it's an adjacent country, so 1 more point for that.
Yeah, I mean poking North Korea makes a lot of sense to me.
Okay, so let's say they place ops here. We have, we're gonna coup with Vietnam, right? We don't want to give up 3 VP on mill ops. Is that true, or are we considering using Vietnam to block Asia if we get the opportunity?
I mean, it's one of those funny things where you lose 3 ups now, but as long as they don't play duck, do a duck coup next turn, then we're kind of getting 2 ups next turn that we wouldn't have for mill ups.
Right. But duck is out there.
Unless,
so, I mean,
unless we drew IP, yeah.
But duck is out there, so I mean, there's a decent chance they do.
Exactly, yeah, totally. 50-50.
Oh.
Whoa.
Well, that.
Okay.
Okay, that's a bummer, but whatever. Because now Asia is very blocked, even with this, and now this is free to do whatever we want.
We can take UK.
Yeah, that's clear.
UK repair and buff France.
North Korea?
Well, let's see. Or North Korea. I like.
What's left in the deck?
Special duck 5-year plan are the blue cards.
That's it.
The neutral cards are Asia, Indo-Pac, Olympic Games, Nuclear Test Ban, and Purge, and then the red cards are D-stall.
Okay. So nothing that's attacking Europe. Okay.
Yeah, we're holding socialists, so just be having a decall redraw.
That's 100%. Like we have to do that, so we have two ops.
Yeah, 100%.
I feel like North Korea or Algeria. Unless you want to do like Thailand.
I don't think Algeria is an issue because they're going to take coup AR1 anyway, so we can just crawl in AR1 next turn.
True.
So I don't think that's urgent.
We could do this.
Unless they like draw a decall, I guess, as a redraw, then I guess they block it off. But like, yeah.
I guess the problem with this,
Thailand flip.
Thailand flip, it does not give us Dom.
I think Thailand is probably better.
But Thailand's good to have long term, but it does not give us Dom on its own.
That's fine. I mean,
it's 4 VP. It's 4 VP in Southeast Asia. It's probably more valuable than North Korea, and it's the same. Like either way, we're threatening with the China card.
Yeah.
Like that's really all
we're threatening. China flip. Yeah, I think this is better.
Yeah.
Patrick, good with this?
All right. Yeah.
Let's do this.
I do love the South Korea realign though. In late war with or with ABM or something.
Okay, we're getting purged.
Yeah.
Getting purged, yeah. That sucks.
They got D-stall, that sucks.
Yeah.
Okay, we lose. No. But yeah, this is pretty bad. This is pretty bad.
Active?
I think special's the headline.
Special?
Yeah, it's special.
Yeah, because they can't stop it. We are sold and socialist.
Okay, so hang on. They have 5-year plan and Duck, don't like that. They have Asia, don't like that. They have IP War, don't like that. They have Purge, don't like that. They have D-stall, don't like that very much.
Yeah, they got some pretty nice redraws. I mean, we got NTB and we got special, which
Hold on. Do you give special or do you event Olympics since we are getting purged? But definitely getting purged because they want to protect the Thailand.
It's clearly purge. Like there's just no way they don't do purge.
Yeah, they're just purging.
It has
to.
This has to be purged.
Do you want to do Olympics to get the 2 EP there and then use special?
Sure. Yeah, we can do Olympic. I mean, special can wait. That's true.
I mean, I guess the slightest risk of them headlining Duck and we lose the game.
The headlining Duck would be so funny.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine with Olympic to try and steal a couple extra VP because this is.
There's no world they're headlining Duck over.
I mean, we're just in such a they're about to control South America and Africa and Panama by the end of this turn. I'm fine with Olympic. Yeah. We need all the VP we can get.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. If they pull that off,
okay. If they headline Duck and we lose, okay, whatever.
Yeah. Give them a round of applause.
Yeah. We can probably still fight off Asia Dom. It's going to be hard for. I mean, I guess they could take Taiwan, but. Do we want to hold NTB around for the off chance that they only have 2 redraws? Do we want to hold it for the off chance one of them was blockade?
I mean, we could hold it a while. It's not going to be our final hold because we're holding decall if they purge us. That's our actual hold. I guess we can play China. That will give us maybe some more flexibility, but we'll see how that goes. But I do think that generally saving our big op play for if there's something. Some big thing that we need to respond to is a good idea, but it would I think it's going to kind of depend on whether we think that there's some other alarm bell that we need to, address or whatever.
All right.
Well, the most urgent one is Asia, so if we can deny Asia, then
I don't see a reason to not do purge here, though.
Yeah.
Are they really going to do the Duck? Jeez.
That's not what they're debating. They might be debating whether they're going to de-stall or something, but I don't see what the de-stall would do.
There's not even a rush to de-stall. We don't even have Panama access, so you can de-stall at your leisure here.
Yeah, I don't understand what the weight on purge is here. I feel for purge is a pretty obvious.
It could be a redrawn de Gaulle and then take France, but I think that's also clear. I think if you have that, you just do it, right?
They may have both the Gaul and no Europe. They have 5-year plan. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, they have 5-year plan. Yeah. Okay. There you go.
Yeah.
Easy choice. Boycott.
Give us the 4 ops.
Although it's only 3 ops.
Oh, I guess it's purge.
Okay.
Hey, we won. Let's go.
All right, now they coup Iran, and the Middle East looks really bad.
Hmm.
What do you coup with? None of the you can't. I guess just IP war, and you give up on India, but you kind of want that event, so it almost has to be one of the redraws.
I mean, we don't know what their redraws
Yeah.
are. So.
It would have to be a redraw. Yeah, like that one. Come on, one,
Yeah.
please. Okay, cool. That's good. That's what we
But
want.
hey, there's one op in there. That's like one or something.
I don't even want to check for eventual.
Yeah, so maybe you get access at some point. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Do you want to play one op into Algeria? Do you want to play?
I mean, I don't really want to give them Romanian stuff to pull. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. They have tons
Doesn't
to pull
matter.
from.
Doesn't matter.
East Hall anyway.
And I don't want to give Truman just yet because I don't want them to like start jamming.
Yeah, Truman's not a good card.
Cambridge, we don't want them to know we don't have any scoring. So I think it just has to be Romanian.
Yeah, I think Romanian makes sense. Yeah, all right, makes sense to me.
Algeria, Mexico.
I think Algeria makes sense.
I think Algeria makes sense. Yeah, I'm fine with this one.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna commit it. Everyone good?
Yeah. I'll probably destall now just to get into Mexico before we can do anything.
I hate spending a destall off in Mexico. I think it's bad.
Yeah, I don't think they would go two there. It doesn't.
No, but I mean, like they'll want to get there before, like I don't know, just to like pressure us into, oh, you want to get to Mexico this turn instead of doing other things, kind of thing. Not so much you're going to put two there to literally deny us access.
Right.
That's not what I think they're going to.
So Sock goes to space. Decall, obviously, the hold.
Yeah.
Special,
so
you want to event it?
Yeah, special event, Pride of France.
Yeah, just France.
Do you want to space right now first?
I guess we space though because we know we want to do it anyway.
I'm fine with just spacing this real quick.
Okay.
If only we had another 3-op to space.
I feel like special is a priority though. Like there's nothing urgent need to do when you need to make sure we.
And I guess they could shove UK, which would be a little bit annoying. Just like deny the dom and deny the special. We'll see if they do that.
I mean, if they poke, it's not a big deal. If they full shove, we can Truman. Truman UK would be weird, but.
Oh, so considering that like France, them shoving, we have Truman. Like,
yeah,
we were gonna play Truman at some point. I was thinking like, oh, maybe we like do special until like Spain port or something, but that probably doesn't make that sense. I don't know.
Are we worried about them filling Taiwan? That would be Asia Dom, right? It's 7-7 right now.
It would suck, but like
play China card to flip Laos Cambodia,
or NTB to flip Laos Cambodia. And we just risk the blockade. We know 4 of their 5 cards right now. They have Asia, 5-year plan, D-stall, and IP war. Okay. Chile, Venezuela, Panama, I think for sure.
Mexico.
I think I'd do Nigeria over Mexico. Yeah, they agree.
Oh, okay.
Nothing we can do, so just special?
I'm fine special to France. That's fine with me.
The guys are there, so.
You with this?
That works for me.
I'm gonna do this.
Looks good.
We're not 8 VP ahead. Like, well, like the VP track is good, but like the board is.
The board is bad, and we're gonna be up 3 at the end of this turn at best because Asia's 4 at the end of this turn because Asia's scoring for at least 2.
Yeah, no ops. Yeah.
And then no ops, yeah.
Unless we fill Taiwan.
Well, they're gonna swing. I would swing the IP war right now. Like, why not? Like, I think that's a good play.
They may want to expand in Americas.
Yeah, just get like some VOA protection, just expand out and stuff.
You could see them potentially 5-year plan Asia if they really are ops hungry. It's only 2. I mean, 2 VP. I wouldn't do it, but I've seen people skip a 1 or 2 VP scoring to play 5-year plan for the ops before. Hopefully they didn't redraw Europe.
I mean, they still haven't dumped Asia yet.
No, Asia's still in their hand.
Yeah.
Interesting.
The second in Indonesia was very important.
Yeah,
Was
the
planned.
the double up. Yeah, that was a big roll for sure. It's fine. We just need to get some power cards in the mid war. That's no big deal.
Yeah.
It's very annoying that Africa looks so bad, despite the fact they haven't had decall.
Didn't they get
They've had
decalled? No,
decall.
no, they decalled
Oh,
on turn one.
Sorry, they did. Sorry, of course.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
drew.
yeah,
My
yeah,
bad, my bad.
We redrew it, which is nice, but
Yeah.
it's a shame we never
Yeah.
really got the chance to coup Angola. But I don't think there was a great chance to coup. Like I don't think we made the wrong decision.
I mean, they would have dumped Asia in headline if we didn't do the play that we did in all likelihood. Because here it is. Do we get messed up?
Oh, phew.
Nope.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
big. That's big.
We did it.
Do you want
do we want to do like Cambridge 1 to Mexico?
That's exactly
Which
what I
one?
was thinking.
Which is the unknown card? Truman or this?
Truman and Cambridge are both redraws.
Oh, decoys. Okay, doesn't matter.
We have 3 unknowns and nuke test ban.
Okay.
So yeah, I would just do Cambridge now. Like
And I don't want to play Nuke Test Ban.
yeah, correct.
Yeah.
I would rather give nuke test ban to a blockade and play the China card
Yeah.
rather than
Yeah. Go ahead. Maybe they draw CIA, we draw Grain, and
and then we win
Okay.
and the game's over. Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be sick.
I mean, I am slightly worried about them trying to ops for us in Europe here, but we'll see.
We have the NTB to protect it. If
Well, I guess they have the scoring, so it's not an immediate concern, but
Yeah.
just like a general concern.
so, they have 5-year plan Asia and 1 unknown, and that's their 1 unknown, and it's going to go to Taiwan. No, they don't care about Asia. Okay.
I guess that
Yeah.
was their debate in the opening, in their headline, De Gaulle or
Yeah.
I
Purge.
think I would have got Gaul personally. Maybe they were worried about special.
Oh,
'cause
actually,
special,
we can we do some like annoying stuff with NTB right now because we know their scoring. Oh no, they have 5-year plan. 5-year plan. Sorry.
Yeah. So we can't do anything annoying. I mean, we could make them pass up 2 VP. So like if we did something really annoying, we could make them miss 2 VP. I don't know.
Well, yeah, because NTB is safe right now because we know they're not holding blockade,
Yeah.
right?
But they're probably just scoring Asia. I don't. And what annoying thing can we really do on this board?
Yeah, I don't think there's anything particularly annoying to do. I just was saying that like
We were
if the,
looking.
you know we
Flipping Angola, they just coup it though. I don't. It saves us 1 VP.
It's like taking.
I think they have
taking out-
5-year plan. Is the thing, right?
What you gonna say?
I say we take Algeria and take Mexico if we're.
Yeah, I think this
But there's
is
no reason to
fine.
do that now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would just finish taking Mexico probably.
Yeah.
And then what are they doing with 5-year plan?
I assume.
Just filling up, securing South America.
I mean, I think they're going to take their 2 VP.
Either they're just gonna score it.
I think I would take my 2 VP. Maybe they're just going to go Venezuela, Brazil.
I guess
Argentina.
one more in Algeria is probably more pressing because like
Right,
they
you're
have access there and they don't have access
Yep.
to Mexico.
You're right.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Okay, so do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if they spend all 3 ops of 5-year plan taking Algeria, like, okay, cool.
Yeah, that's fine, and we couldn't have stopped them from doing 2 ops there and 1 off one other place
Yeah.
anyway. Plus, we denied them placing 1 off at another different place, so
I would.
it's not a win, but it's something.
I still think you just take your 2 VP here, though, right? Like, you have things to do with 5-year plan, like dump Europe or potentially like Central. Like, I don't know. I would take my VP here.
I guess with CIA index, they might just be worried about that.
That's true. And I guess you do want South America to be a little more VOA proof, but then we can VOA you out of Africa and Panama. Like, that's pretty bad too. Like, I don't know. If we draw VOA turn 4, something bad is happening to them with it, no matter what they do here. So
Right.
Nice thing is Europe is like 100%
Yeah,
safe now.
yeah, Europe is safe. Okay, that's all fine.
Yep.
That's probably what I do too, because I just like hate going into mid-war without China and holding 5-year plan. It's just so easy to lose.
Yeah, I think that's reasonable. I like these two. Like, obviously, we're taking Algeria and we're taking Mexico because we want to have some.
You want to do
presence.
one sub-Saharan or
Yeah, I'd walk.
Saharan states or whatever?
I like Guatemala more, but if you guys like Saharan more, I'm fine with that. I'm just afraid of the Mexico coup because that's what they're cooing next turn if we don't steal it, is Mexico.
What about South
Yes.
Africa?
I don't think it's south. I think that it's I think Guatemala or Saharan makes more sense.
I think there's an argument for
because
both
like
of
I
those.
think that like just having two there doesn't functionally do that much. I don't know.
Yeah, I think there's an argument for either of these. Patrick, do you have an opinion?
Yeah, I don't feel strongly between the two.
I like the central one over
You
the.
like Guatemala.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I was thinking because then we're like out of like they probably coup Algeria instead, which is annoying, but whatever.
Yeah,
Go for it.
Okay. Do that.
cool.
Okay.
Good work.
So coup that over the other one.
Never
Rain
mind.
is
We're
right.
cooing. Okay, so this is clearly.
CIA.
I'm just going to add the stuff to our
Yes.
hand for a second, so they don't know that it's
Yeah,
100%
of course. Take your
Ukraine.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a tough decision.
Man, if they had just had a few less ops to spread in South Africa, Puppet would have been huge.
I think you can just snap them.
Yeah, I
don't care.
was just finishing my card tracker, honestly.
Sure.
But yeah, that's a clear grain. Okay, so if it's a 2-op or a 1-op coup, I think we just need to do it in Africa.
Yeah.
If it's a 3 or a 4, though, I would take it on probably Brazil personally,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll roll a 2. So keep that in mind.
Right. Of course, as is tradition.
But yeah, maybe they just have CIA and they lose the game. There's always that.
Yeah, I mean they don't have China. Watch, they have CIA, but they managed to get to 20 VP like inexplicably this turn.
How could they get to
We
20?
can even get Muslim.
Yeah, Muslim is. I mean, it kind of sucks to lose the 1-off in Egypt, but Muslim's not too bad here.
Or you can enter.
Oh, okay. No!
Send it back. Send it back. No,
That's
of all the
so.
things we could pull, that's so funny.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. Okay,
That's so
so
funny.
we're obviously putting it back in their hand. And do you want to try a crazy coup on Brazil, or do you want to just do like a Angola coup? Those are probably.
Angola is fun.
I think it's Angola.
Yeah, I also think it's Angola. I just wanted to make sure that none of you are braver than me.
Plus, you can get like Puppet to like be annoying and get
Yeah,
access
yeah.
in places.
Okay. So good with this?
Yeah.
See, I told you I was
Okay,
rolling a 2.
next time, Jared, like when you say you're gonna put a 2-op, don't say or a 1-op, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. That's what that's what happened.
My goodness. Okay, please show me like an out. Just like I really want them to have how I learned or something, just so we can see that it was not like we just. Yeah. Man, that's so annoying. And they're gonna flip Angola back too.
That's really funny. All the cards to pull.
Yeah.
I mean, there's also the counter of like, of all the cards that they have in their hand, that they have to have CIA on turn 4 as their turn 4
Yeah.
card. But
And
still,
they drew it this turn too. Like they drew. Like,
yeah, right. They didn't have it
Yeah,
before.
they
Yeah,
didn't, they didn't hold it. So unlucky we got pretty lucky that we got grain and they got CIA, and then we got unlucky that
right.
it worked that way.
Yep.
At least Lone Gunman's gone. That's nice. And this hand is not like great, but it's not a disaster to show here. I don't think.
I feel like dominant headline usually, or CIA headline usually means one, you don't have a good headline otherwise, or two, you have a weak hand. You need information to compensate.
I think
The 6-1 rule.
Yeah.
I love that.
I think it'd be pretty powerful to headline gunman on turn 4. Like, just like if you don't have your scorings, like, say they saw South there, they know AR1 they need to be taking Dawn. Like, you can get quite a few VP from a gunman headline on like turn 4 or 5. Okay, so we're spacing Decall. Do you want to space Willie?
Do
if
we want to
get
play
double?
Muslim immediately? Do we want to puppet immediately?
I'm okay with doing Muslim immediately. Then we could puppet probably one into Saudi. I don't think that, like, after Muslim, I think that's pretty reasonable.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, because I mean, the thing is, I kind of want to get to whatever the, yeah, like
We could
Colombia
just
or
puppet.
like
We could just puppet right away.
Uruguay or
Yeah,
something.
we could just
Uruguay would
puppet.
be particularly nice to get to.
Yeah, if like get 2 in here and 1 to like maybe Cameroon or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
We could just accept the Middle East is bad and hope that Sadat comes before.
I think if they have Sadat or whatever, they'll probably play it here. But I think the fact that it's taking them a while, so that's not what they have.
True. I mean, if they do it, like, we have the hand where we could just space Muslim. Like, we don't have to play Muslim here. We don't want
Yeah,
to.
but the three out Muslim's pretty nice. So.
Okay.
Okay, that makes sense.
Now-
I think we Muslim, we overprotect Algeria, and then we do other stuff.
Yeah, so it's obviously, yeah, we're doing 1 Angola. We could take Africa Dom. We could go Angola, South Africa, Saharan.
Yeah, I think that.
The other thing worth considering... No, we're already in Guatemala. I was going to say we could consider denying the mill-ups, but we're already in Guatemala, so we cannot do that.
No, I think we could just event Muslim. I think that just makes the most sense.
Yeah, I'm fine with doing this. Does anyone disagree?
Send it.
Okay, let's do it.
And it's not like we're going to be like doing. Oh, I guess the one thing to consider with taking a non-BG in Africa is like, oh, you make Che better. Oh no, but like I don't think that matters that much.
No.
They have a coup target anyway with Guatemala. It's not like we're denying the coup target.
Yeah. We could pop one into Israel just so if they like flip Lebanon on us, we can. Oh wait, we already. I forget. I always forget. Jordan and Lebanon.
You still exist there, so you still have access.
Yeah, I like this. I like taking an Africa Dom.
Yeah. Plus, if they're not taking that coup, we can potentially flip.
Same.
Yeah. I mean, they have to take that coup pretty much. I think. So.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna lock this in. Everyone good? Okay.
I think we're
Yeah,
good.
I think we're good. You weren't here, but Doug had a good play turn 1 that I had already locked in before he finished saying it. So I'm just trying to slow down a little.
Makes sense. Okay, I think we're probably puppeting next AR.
Yeah.
We're going Uruguay one
They-
Saudi, and then last, what are we thinking?
I want to do 1 Peru. Like, I know we have Allende in their hand, but I want to make them take Chile before we give it to them.
Sure, that's reasonable.
Because I think they're going to try and wait and, like, make us give them Allende. So if we puppet in, we force the issue a little bit.
Okay, sure.
We also might just be giving it with this hand. Like, I don't know. This hand is, like, these other things are kind of problems.
Yeah, I mean, I think, yeah, we might just be giving this shit.
Is there any... We could consider a NORAD event. It only costs us 1 op.
We haven't seen Quag. I don't love it.
Yeah, I was just thinking there are some... Thailand and South Korea are some pretty valuable...
Yeah, there is some high value that we can get out of it. That's true. Plus, like, it's not like we have tons of access or
Right.
anything. It's not like we're fighting.
But I do feel like often if you event NORAD, you immediately see Quag afterwards.
Let's hold for a while on that.
Yeah.
We
It's
don't need
just
to
an
rush.
idea. No, yeah, it wouldn't be like next AR or anything. It'd be later. Okay. Nice normal 3 op.
It's a beautiful day.
Yeah,
Oh, they saw. Makes sense.
that's all annoying. I like. We could do a Cameroon.
Yeah, that
Set
Cameroon.
up double relines in
What's up,
Africa.
double real lines? I dig that.
And they kind of need to take. They can either block the relines, or they can take Chile. Because if
I
they
don't know if we
don't,
need Uruguay. But,
yeah, maybe Uruguay is. I mean,
Third one in Middle East. Right?
you want to go like what, Jordan?
I don't know. I mean, we already have access to Jordan. I mean, we could, but we already
No,
have
I want to
access to it.
threaten. I want to threaten
Threaten Saudi. That's fine with me. We just got Muslim out, so I don't hate it.
Sure. Yeah, that's reasonable.
Yeah, I'm fine with this. I don't want to give them Cuba access, so I'm good with this. All good?
I'm good.
So, assuming they fill Chile and put like one in Saudi, do you want to just take our Africa relines
I think so.
with maybe Alliance? We're not. I don't think we're scoring that for one. So,
Yeah. Alliance is pretty reasonable for that. I think they're going to take their coup right here.
yeah, coup and Cameroon seems very reasonable. And then, do we want to fight for
Yeah.
Chile at that point? Like throw a 3 in, or we
Probably.
could use China and take Chile out.
I would at least want to put one into Chile.
Okay, they were getting out of CIA anyway.
They were fine.
They were
Okay,
fine.
they were fine.
They were
Sure.
fine. Okay. So
All right,
yeah,
I do
mean,
want to get into Chile.
we could put
Unless
3.
we cool how I learn.
Okay.
Should we just put all 4 in Chile?
You're thinking China card, just take
We
it?
get China card.
I think taking it with the China card is very reasonable. I think this is a
Yeah.
very reasonable play. Like, I don't mind playing the China card as the U.S. early that much. Like, there's a bunch of events.
Asia
Yeah, I
scored.
think it's
Yeah, Asia scored. Yeah, I'm fine doing this.
yeah. Yeah, let's run it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Give us a chance to even it.
Yeah, we get like a junta or ABM or brush or something.
Yeah. Whereas the Saudi doesn't give us much. Oh,
Poke.
Oh,
Okay, I mean,
no.
annoying, but whatever. It's fine. It would.
Yeah, it's
The deck's more blue than red at the moment. Okay,
we
so
can
go ahead.
one that and one Peru, right?
Yeah, I think that's important. Would you want to do it with AI War? Would you want to do it with Willy?
Willie's better. AR War. There's always the candidate at some point.
But yeah, I want to
Yeah.
take Peru. I don't want to get surrounded. I don't want to give us reline.
Sure. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I'm fine with this. You guys good with this? Okay, I'm doing it. So they are still stuck with CIA, which is interesting. But they probably just thought that giving it, like, how I learned to 5 and giving us 2 coups in Africa was too bad.
They're
might-
probably just planning to like event it next turn.
Yeah, like at some point we won't be able to steal the coup, and they'll just give it to
Yeah.
us then.
Plus, we just gave them China card, which makes them a little bit more flexible anyway.
Yeah.
So, like, fine.
That's not active.
Yeah, certainly not.
Space.
I think we coup back.
I don't think they have Africa. I mean, they
Actually,
might.
no, yeah.
I like
Do we get
spacing.
this point? Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I think space is fine. They probably don't have scoring.
Space decal.
Yeah, space decal.
Yeah.
You good with that?
Yep.
Okay.
That's not space. That is space. We did it.
Do we want to space AI War now just to see if we can get headline peak? I don't hate that. The only red 2-ops right now are Fidel, Libtheo, Portuguese, and South African unrest. So it's not like we're sticking.
Yeah.
So we're not like, getting into disaster territory if we get some 2s.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to do that because I don't think there's a clear.
We don't have
dialogue.
much to do with our ops otherwise.
Yes.
Yeah,
So,
and I like getting headline peak, like if we get it.
yeah.
Other than that,
Yeah, I'm good
Queen Cameroon is something we can do and probably should do, maybe with a 3-op at the end of the turn.
Mm-hmm.
Was Kitchen close to active? No. Middle East is -4. It was not close to active. Okay, well, if these scorings just keep not coming, that's good for us. Just give us some time to fix some of these regions a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Camp David and Sadat would be nice. Maybe we hit a brush war in like Libya. Junta, Argentina. ABM coup, Panama. If we just get all the power cards and they all work, we're in really good shape.
Right.
Oh, okay.
An event, sure.
I am a little worried about I kind of want to put some ops into Israel now. I don't want them to get control. Or we could just face AI war.
You can use NORAD to do that.
Yeah, those are, I think,
Yeah, the fact that we're probably spacing AI war anyway, and
yeah.
probably doing it next AR, we can just put it in. That's fine.
And then we can hold Alliance for Progress, because it could get more valuable next turn, depending on how some coups go.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'm fine with this. Good with
Yeah,
this.
and yeah, this is good.
But yeah, I mean, I don't think we just let them walk into Israel and take that from us, too. I think that would be a bad thing.
Yeah. Is Fidel gone?
Fidel is in the deck. They used him for ops in the early war.
Okay, got it. I just wasn't sure if it was played turn 3 or not.
I think Allende for
Dump
sure.
Allende.
It's do you
I
want to
think we
risk?
dump AI as well.
Do you want to risk
I think.
2 cards? There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 scorings and 41 cards. So whatever the
We don't need to. Yeah. I choose.
I guess we're happy spacing anyway.
Yeah,
so.
I'm fine with not. Like, I don't want to risk it. Good with this?
Yep.
Okay. Hey, that's a nice one.
It's our buddy.
And now, if we want, we can just event that, and then we can use this for ops later. Or we can... Okay, that's reasonable. I kind of like this event now.
I mean, Headline Peak is nice, even with... Like,
That's true. Headline Peak is nice.
I still like the events.
Yeah, I think the event is still right, but I am just saying.
Well,
Headline
there
Peak's
is the option if
I'm
we don't get
turning on
something...
Sadat.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
so,
Sadat being an instant take of
Yeah.
Egypt is also
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So let's just do this. Okay.
Cool.
We get
Oh,
voice.
there's Sadat.
We
Yep.
get blockade that we're kind of stuck with for now, but that's okay because we don't have anything hugely problematic in our hand.
Do we just subs and mess up Africa?
Also, kind of nice we didn't get to space 4 on the track here.
Yeah,
Just
now we get
without
to space Fidel. Yeah, that is a nice little treat for
I
us.
guess if we subs, it's going to make it even easier for them to CIA, but, like, I mean, they're going to probably CIA it anyway.
So we could voice Zaire and Argentina.
They're going to give up CIA, and it's not going to threaten much.
We could voice... They're going to give us CIA. You're right. We could voice and put Zaire to 1, Cameroon, take out of Cameroon, and then take 2 out of Argentina. And then we could coup
I
Zaire.
feel voice right now is just nah. Is there like I feel Nuke Sub is a better headline, but is there anything is worth sought?
At the moment...
I mean, I guess VOA taking out a Panama's thing, I mean, then they don't have anything in Central.
It's what is VOA getting better? Like later in the turn, if we don't VOA headline, what are we VOAing that was more valuable? Like
I mean, AR-7 VOAs are nice. If you could
That's
do
true.
something into Thailand, yeah, turn 6.
That's true.
Especially if we take with Nixon, you take China
If
card.
we play nuke subs, if they have Africa, they will just drop it AR1 though, because they don't need. There's no rush for them to get out of CIA at that point.
Yeah.
Which I mean is okay. I mean then we can maybe try some coups in South.
Right, but I
We
mean,
have a
it's
couple.
not like we have a
couple.
different thing that's going to make Africa better later.
Yeah,
Like that.
I
I guess.
Nixon, yeah, I mean, or not Nixon. Nuclear subs gives us like the Africa coups are valuable. The South America coups can be valuable. Maybe we get to a
We
good
could
point with
Nixon now
Boris.
and then nuke subs mid-turn.
I think I'd rather just nuke subs so we can just start dropping some bombs right away. You know, like
Yeah, so the idea with doing nuke subs mid-turn is that it
they'll
makes
give us
them give up
CIA
CIA AR1, and it means that they don't get a coup.
Okay, that's a great point. Actually, that's a strong point. So yeah, maybe it is Nixon, and then they'll give us CIA, and we get to coup Zaire with it.
Yeah, and then they don't get a coup, because otherwise they get to hold DEF CON at 3, they get one response coup if you
Yeah.
play it in headline.
I'm okay with that because, yeah, I'm okay with that. I like them giving us CIA, and then we can event Nixon later. I'm good with that. Patrick, do you like that? Patrick's dead. Warren, do you like that? Are you here?
It sounds good to me. Sorry, I was eating dinner,
you're
so I had
fine.
to jump off for a
Okay.
bit.
So Nixon, I like that. Jan, you like that?
I like this. I don't like headlining nuke subs,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
especially this case. I think it's a good play.
Okay, so let's do this.
Cool. All right, let's do it.
That's annoying, but it's okay. We'll just put Fidel in.
Yeah.
I think this is still just give us. I don't know why you wouldn't give us CIA here, unless you drew UN intervention. But even
Right.
then, I think I'd still like CIA out of the deck. Like I don't want it coming back in the late
Yeah,
war.
I mean, this is a pretty decent time to get it out.
Yeah, like we'd have to roll huge in Zaire, otherwise you can just take it back anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, they don't care about
Oh,
nothing.
okay.
They must have UN. You think?
Probably.
The number of times people have drawn UN when they're holding CIA is just that's unfair.
Yeah.
Feels like.
If they have a scoring, they should play it now. How do you feel about Voice, Angola, and Zaire? I guess it's pretty bad if they have Portuguese or South African.
Yeah, I think that the fact that both of those access cards are still in the deck is
A
reason not to
problem.
do that.
Yeah, I agree.
My feeling is that we're going to want to AR-7, pull 2 from Panama, 2 from Thailand, unless Central gets scored this turn, in which case we reevaluate.
Yeah, I think so. They must not. I feel like if you had Africa, you would do it instantly. So I feel like they don't have Africa.
I mean, I guess there's maybe some potential that they're considering, like, taking Botswana or something, set up realign. It's not like they have, like, tons to do either, so setting up a realign thing is not unreasonable for them in this position.
Yeah.
It might be trying to debate. Oh, wait, they can't rush Italy because NATO's in effect.
Yeah.
They don't have a great rush target. I guess they would just rush Angola or not.
Algeria.
Yeah, Algeria. Sorry.
Okay, that's fine. I don't mind that.
Yeah, reasonable.
I don't think we were really going to fight there. Okay, so now is the time to event nuke subs if we're okay with them getting out of CIA. So we have to decide if we want to let them out of CIA or not. We could. Or...
I don't feel strongly. I mean, but the thing is, like, being able to flip 3 African countries seems pretty... I mean, I think... Is there something we can do that waits a turn that's, like, useful? I don't think there is. I mean, I guess we could
take Cuba.
We could take Cuba, yeah. I kind of like it. I guess the one thing is that, I mean, we're going to be high in space, so we're never going to space out of...
Yeah, I don't love taking Cuba. I don't hate taking Cuba, but especially with us probably almost certainly by the late war, we're not spacing 2 ops anymore. So like I don't love it.
I guess the thing is that, like, what else are we doing with our ops? Like, there's nothing to do.
I mean, nuke subs, like, Africa's not getting scored this turn, obviously, otherwise they probably would have scored it. So nuke subs.
Yeah.
And just let them out of
nice,
CIA, but we start fixing the board. I think that's reasonable. We're up 8.
Yeah, we have AI. We have EEU. We have two good,
I think,
two cards. My daughter
yeah,
said EEU. um,
I
and
think,
probably Alliance, since we're not eventing it.
yeah,
Yeah, the only reason I would
And we think
caution
they're
against nuke subs is if you think they're going to UN plus CIA, literally this AR to do something like innocuous, like one to Egypt or something.
I
I don't
think
know.
they're
yeah,
not
yeah,
going to do
yeah.
it this AR just because there's no rush for them. There's nothing in the deck that can like cut their hand size. 5-year plan
Because 5-year
and
plan's up.
grain are gone, so like they can take their time on that. There's no card that can like force them to play it sooner. So I'm okay
I mean,
with just doing nuke subs.
That's a good point. We're not trying to. We spaced already.
The o-
We're not gonna salt because
so
missiles still around.
the main thing I don't want to do this for is like I want to use these cards to coup. Like it's not even just that, like Cuba is reasonable to take, but I want to use these cards to coup. I want to use these 3-ops to flip some African countries. Maybe we take a swing
All
at
right, if we want to
Venezuela.
just slam some coups, let's just nuke subs, get it over
Yeah,
with,
let's just do
and
this.
they get CIA out. It's fine.
Yeah, I like this.
Yeah, I mean, once again, we don't have access. We don't have anything to fight over. This lets us fight for stuff.
Yeah, they do have some
So,
places
yeah,
to be annoying, but whatever. I,
Yeah.
I I think this is worth it. We're up 8 VP. Asia is tenuously even. Europe favors us. Centrals be even. So like if we can just flip one of these regions, like we start looking pretty good.
Yeah.
I guess the one thing to do we could have done first is like over control the countries that they might jam in response to
Yeah, like a
to nuke
Germany,
subs.
Algeria style
Or
thing.
Algeria or yeah.
South Africa. Okay, they're just gonna jam us. Yeah.
That's fine.
Do you want to just take a coup? Like, do you want to just kind of ignore that and coup, or do you want to fill it?
Let me think. How many ARs do we have? I think we just coup. We have 3 great coups. We just coup.
Yeah, I like just cooing. Would you want to do a 2-op coup first? Start the waters light, or do you want to just go straight with a 3-op?
I think let's start with a coup. Let's start with a coup on. Yeah. Cool.
And now they kind of have to take that. Like, they can't threaten us elsewhere because they kind of. We should save one African country for the CIA coup, though. That was a good roll, so they can't just do Portuguese and be super annoying.
Yeah. It helps a lot.
It's a lot of ops.
Still.
It's annoying.
Okay. That's all right. That changes our VOA calculus. Fine. I think we just we coup Zaire now.
We can even double VOA between this late turn and next, like Salt Air 7 VOA again.
Yeah, we could do something like that.
Yeah.
True. No, because we are not going to be able to get rid of blockade, so we don't have the cards for. Oh, I see what you're saying. We do. Wait. Oh, you're saying we might be able to double VOA this turn, and then our hold is.
He's saying like VOA at some point, salt for VOA later in the turn.
Okay. Yeah, maybe. But I think we can just coup right now.
50-50
not
to get him out of
Panama.
Panama. Yeah, I mean, so just Zaire.
Yeah.
Or do we want to do Nigeria first?
I think Zaire first.
Zaire's better.
Giving them more time to potentially realign us out is bad.
Next
Plus, we
one.
have access. Yeah. Plus, if this happens, we get to do this.
Yeah, and at least now they're threatened. They should give CIA right now. Okay.
Sure.
Coup it again.
Yep.
Okay, better roll.
That
Oh,
makes
that's why they
sense.
did it.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
I thought that was clear. Yeah.
I was like, they're playing 4D chess over here.
So we can coup with salt and then voice, or we could voice and then pick up voice again with salt. I think I'd rather coup with salt though.
I think so too.
Would you want to coup Panama or would you want to coup something else? I kind of want to coup Panama.
I think Panama makes a lot of sense. It makes our VOA better if it goes well.
Yeah, and we're planning
Plus,
on
we can
cooing.
always just CIA coup into Nigeria.
Yeah, that's my plan. Is CIA is going to coup Nigeria, so I don't really want to coup that. CIA could even coup
Yeah, I think
Cameroon or
Panama.
something too, like just to give us Africa Dom. But okay, I like Panama
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, I think it's Panama.
Do you guys agree, Warren, Patrick?
Sorry,
Go for
just keep going. I'm at maybe away.
No, no worries. Okay. Okay, so Jan, Panama, you like that one?
Yeah,
I like
Panama.
this one. Okay. And
That's
they
fine.
probably only have a one-up play.
Now
here.
they
Like,
can get. Yeah, I mean they're gonna play CIA here, and if they only put one back into Panama, I mean they're gonna get
then
VOA'd
they're going to
out.
get VO'd
So
out. Yeah, exactly. All right, let's see what their
Oh, yeah,
one
this is
card
great.
was. OAS. Wow, their hand sucked.
wow, that was a hand.
Okay, so this coups
goodness.
Nigeria,
Yep.
and then they put this into Panama, and then we do Panama and Thailand. Well, Thailand's not
Yeah, I
as
think
Thailand's not as important now with Southeast Asia scored. So
That's true. I don't know what else we do that's more important. I guess we
Algeria.
could do like
Algeria could give us
yeah,
control.
Algeria is reasonable.
Yeah,
Argentina,
Argentina.
is reasonable.
Argentina's
This
very
still
reasonable.
exists.
Or Venezuela. Like those are both reasonable.
Hmm.
So I mean, pretty clearly to Panama. I think we all agree on that.
Yeah.
The question is, like, we only have 3 countries currently in Africa, so, like, if we eat a coup...
No, we have 4.
Well, so we have 4. So, yeah, sorry. We have
Yeah.
4, so we're probably not losing Dom next round, so maybe... Do we want to go for control, or do we want to stop the South American Dom?
I think South America is pretty good to do stuff with because like it forces them to do like a junta thing, and then they're not going to be cooing in Africa.
Yeah.
Totally.
Would you rather do Argentina or Venezuela? I kind of like Argentina just so we don't have to worry about getting surrounded since we already have Chile.
I like that.
Sure,
Because
that's
like
fine.
if we do Venezuela and they get back into Colombia, then it's like a whole thing.
Yeah, yeah. Plus, if we only have that, it's brushable. Brush is still in the deck.
Yeah, I think this is fine. Because Thailand's
Yeah,
just not
I
that
think it's
important now. Like we need to flip 2 battlegrounds in Asia to get there, so like it just doesn't.
Yeah, and I mean it's going to be hard to flip with an IP war. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
fine.
Okay, let's do this.
Well, Nixon getting rid of stuff was good. Oh, okay. This is interesting. Is it just missile?
I think it's just missile. Let me check how safe missile is real quick. UN's nice.
Duck
I think
got played turn
I think Duck is
3.
gone. Yeah,
And we
Duck
played
is gone.
we played Olympic turn 3 when we were getting purged.
Yeah. So yeah, missile can't pull anything that loses us the game. So yeah, I mean, I think missile.
And
I think
Summit's out too.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, I think it's missile.
Yeah. Right at ABM.
I will be back in like 15 minutes.
No worries. Yeah, so we missile here. Hopefully we hit one of ABM and we will bury you. There's ABM. Okay. Hopefully we hit we will bury you. This is probably a Panama coup, I think, right? That makes the most sense for them.
I think so. Or double Africa coup, you know. But I guess no, depending on what they have, whether we're queuing or not.
Right.
Are there any 4? Because the U.S. Japan.
The only 4-op out there is
Got
we will
played.
bury you.
Okay, gotcha.
So the 3-ops though are Bear Trap, Brush War, Cultural Che, OPEC, Brezhnev. So decent chance we're getting a
All good.
yeah.
Not the victory of might,
Hmm.
but the
Nice that we have arms race.
not peace at the expense of freedom, but both peace and freedom here in this hemisphere, and we hope around the world. God willing.
I'm off on my count by 1 each. CIA, Panama. Yep. That makes sense. Okay. Okay, no, my count's good now. Hey, that's the one I wanted. Okay, so we could coup Argentina, but I think there's a strong argument to just take it with 4 ops and make them be the ones to coup it. We have a 66% chance to take it with a coup, or we just take it and, like, what's their coup target here? Like, they flip an African battleground and it's still 3
Yeah.
and 2.
Yeah, Mexico sucks because there's real enemies.
And they're cooing with a 2 op, so they're just going to coup Nigeria, which is like Go ahead.
and we're not gonna get arms race because they coup with a 4 already, unless we're cooing with something else, which we probably aren't.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm okay.
I mean, unless we're cooing and then yeah. So good.
No, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
I was just saying, like, unless we're cooing and then like UN blockade cooing to try to get arms race off. But yeah, I think taking is fine.
Yeah, I like just taking it. I don't know about you, but I like overprotecting it. Like, I don't see a better thing to do with that op. Well, no, I just like taking it and overprotecting. You're good with this? Okay, I'm locking it in.
I guess we could have taken Africa down with that last one. That was good.
Well, as soon as they take an Africa coup, like, I guess if they don't control the country, then we made a mistake. But I expect this to be a Nigeria coup that flips Nigeria, so then it would have been 4-4 on country count. Because if they flip Nigeria, we then have 3-4, or 4-4, because we take Sudan or something, and then they have Nigeria, so we would both have 4 countries. We do have to decide what we want to do with blockade. We could blockade away arms race to get blockade out of the deck, or we could UN blockade. I think are our 2 realistic options here.
But it's not turn 7.
Yeah, I know. We could play China and then play Usuri to take it back, but cultural's still out there. I don't really want to do that. I want to have the China card.
I would probably UN.
That's kind of what I'm
I don't
thinking, and
think
just
that's-
hope it doesn't come back to bite us later, but as much as Justin watching this YouTube video sometime in the future from now hates to hear it, I think we probably just coup in Africa with the Pope.
1,000 Justins cried out at once.
Yeah. Oh, Zaire. Not what I expected. Same difference, though. So, do you like Pope coup Cameroon?
Yep.
Okay. I like that. That's sick 1. That's what we wanted. Where are all these scoring cards? There's a million scoring cards out there.
I hope that comes after you said that.
What?
I hope Middle East won't come before Sadat.
Yeah, Sadat blocks Middle East, which is very nice. Okay, Central. I didn't want to take Cuba too much. Do we want to take we know we have Africa Dom, so I like playing Sadat and blocking the Middle East first, I think.
Yep.
I think
This is first, yeah.
Yeah, and I think Warren is speaking to his children, so we will play as if that's true. Patrick, what do you think? Do you want to blockade arms race and use UN as a one-op, or do you want a UN blockade and hope it doesn't hurt us later?
We have China. I think we can use some ops. I want to...
I want ops too. That's kind of how I feel. I think I'd rather have the more
Yeah.
ops.
Like, I feel like Africa may need some ops.
Yeah.
But I'm sending Portuguese to the space.
Yeah, I want headline peak. So maybe we arms race coup next, just to try and get Africa off.
Yeah.
fine with that. Do you want to just arms race coup Saharan? Or do you want to place ops? We could do like this. That puts it at 5 to, but then just a coup of Cameroon flips it. Or we could space.
I think we. I mean, the space is always doable right now, right?
I think it's either space or coup Saharan with arms race. I think those are the two plays. I kind of like space. Just get it done with. Like, we need to do that, right? So.
Yeah, I mean, we can just go later.
Okay, let's do this. Cool. And that way we have, now we have nothing left to do in our hand except score Africa at some point. Like, no more obligations. They're really not. So, I mean, they had Central and South, so they don't have Junta in hand, right? And I feel like they don't have Brush either. Like, I would have taken a Brush on Argentina there, right?
Probably.
Our goal is not the victory of might, but the vindication of right. Not peace at the expense of freedom, but both peace and freedom. Here in this hemisphere.
Because I feel like if you had a power card, you would use it to try and get, like, South scoring off there at least, right? Like, I don't know why you wouldn't. Okay, let's.
I think so.
I think they should score Europe now. I think that would be a nice thing for them to do.
I believe that this nation should commit itself to achieving the goal.
Yeah, Europe turn 6 would be great.
Europe, turn 1 headline and turn 7 would be very annoying.
Yeah, for real.
The good news is we had this 8 VP lead going into the mid-war, and we've somehow maintained it through the entire mid-war. So that's pretty good, depending on compared to how the board was. To start
Yeah, it
that.
could have been way worse. Like, given our Africa position. I break out with the nuke subs playing. That's annoying. Huh. They just have Middle East? Yeah.
I think we ignore. I
take-
think we just take. No, I think we ignore. I think we take the coup.
Why? I don't want to give them 4
Oh.
VP. That's a 4 VP swing, isn't it? 3 VP swing.
It's a 3 VP swing. I guess we could.
I mean, why don't we?
Sure.
This does both.
Take
This
what coup?
we get
Yeah.
we get the Africa.
That's fine. Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
And
That's fine.
we could do that again if we wanted to.
I think it's pretty clear they probably have Middle East now because we know they don't have.
Yeah, because they don't have Muslim.
Yeah, we know they don't have Muslim. They could flip Lebanon. They should have flipped Lebanon with that. That's what they should have done.
Yeah, it's harder to repair. Mm.
We could do that.
Coup
they can-
stops the Dom anyway.
I mean, as a break of.
We could do that. Make them coup.
Yeah, and then we still get the 1.
We could do this. They probably coup. We probably coup.
Yeah.
Sure.
They do probably have cultural, so they get China, and we have to wait until we get it back. But I don't know. That kind of just is what it is. I don't really want to. What is Usuri event? I mean, a Usuri event is kind of good, but I don't know. What do you guys think? I think this is probably fine.
I think
That's kind of what I would do. It's a scorecard we're holding in our hand right now. So
Yeah. Okay. Let's do this. We know they have OAS. That's one of their 3 cards. Is OAS.
that's true.
Yeah.
They're not playing like a guy who has Che. They could be playing like a guy who has OPEC. Hopefully they have Middle East and Europe. And they're going to score them 2 turns in a row.
When shuttle goes away, they still don't have Asia Dom, right?
No, Asia is a
Seven
true.
to
Yeah, Asia is 7
true
to
draw.
7. Yeah.
Yeah, because there's a 15 countries and Taiwan's open.
Yeah. So now they're debating eventing cultural versus blocking Africa. And there's still 2 unaccounted for scorings out there, which is unfortunate.
And so, my fellow Americans,
I mean, Middle East being late isn't awful because
what your country can do for
but
you,
Europe's annoying.
that's what you can do for your country.
They're definitely not holding Europe in OAS.
Sweet.
Heck yeah.
That's awesome. Okay. Score Africa, pretty clear.
Yep.
It's not up for debate. We're doing it.
Yep.
I feel, yeah. We all agree, but
Up 11 is great.
yeah, up 11 is awesome. And now they're going to score Europe. It's even better. They were just deciding which one to score. What is their last card here? I have no idea. Defectors? Because CRG or Bear Trap, you clearly space it. Defectors, you could use. I don't know what their last card is. I have literally no idea.
I mean, you might be.
Yeah, I mean, would you hold
thinking
through
just
vectors?
Yeah,
hold
maybe.
defectors through.
But this is so
I
damaging.
mean, but leave.
Two
Yeah, this is
Panama
bad.
probably here.
Yeah, I think this is 2 Panama, right? Like, I don't see a reason to do anything else.
Yeah, you don't want to get realigned out of Brazil.
Yeah. Okay, so good with this?
Yeah.
All right, what are we doing with UN on blockade?
Do you want to coup Saharan states?
It's reasonable. There's no scorings. Oh, there's Europe.
There's
Is there a
Europe,
card that messes up Europe left?
not of the like known cards.
Okay.
Is it wild? Sorry, just one, real quick, just so we consider it. Is it wild just to play UN for ops here and hold blockade? What else is known that we could then just get rid of blockade next turn,
Yeah,
like
so
cultural or something?
there's Liberation, Che, Cultural, OPEC. So those are problems. But I mean, we can't play blockade because Europe is out there. So we would have to just use UN for ops, right? So then
That's what I was saying.
Okay,
like,
but
if
so
we
you're
didn't want to
saying-
see, if we didn't want to see we're playing UN either way. If we didn't want to see blockade coming back later, and there's several
so
red 3 ops next turn.
of the 9 cards that are going to be drawn, 3 of them are red 3 ops that we would like to get rid of.
Yeah, not arguing. Just want to make sure we consider both options.
Yeah,
I think I would
that's
just.
reasonable. I think it's just for UN and blockade. I
Yeah.
don't think blockade's that big of a deal.
I'd rather just get more cards in my hand that aren't blockade. And I would just coup
Yeah,
Saharan with
it's
this.
either coup Saharan or I think just one Panama. I think those are the
Yeah,
plays.
yeah. I slightly prefer coup Saharan, but if someone feels strongly about putting it in Panama instead, I'm happy to do that.
I don't care.
Do you care at all, Warren or Patrick? Okay, they don't. I'm gonna.
That's good. I'm just doing dishes and
Yeah,
don't want the
no worries.
feedback to come through the.
I'm gonna do this
Mike
coup
here.
then. I'm gonna do this coup. I'm gonna roll a 1. Should have done something else with it. Bad. Whoever let me do that, shame on you. We get some power cards, and hey, UN's back. So, what a world.
Amazing.
Yeah, this is pretty good, I would say. Okay, so their cards that we know 6 of them. They are Europe Scoring, Defectors, Bear Trap, Lib Theo, Cultural Revolution, and OPEC. So that sounds like a Lib Theo headline to me, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
But I don't think that changed anything. I think our headline is still Junta Panama Coup Panama. That's what I
Yeah.
would do. Oh, we get to see. So,
Oh yeah, great.
but I still don't think it changes anything, and it's still going to be Junta into Panama and Coup Panama. I guess we could, if we want to, we could Junta into Mexico to protect it and then Coup Panama, but that feels lame.
too defensive.
Yeah. They're not gonna like we have relines on it already if they want to go into Mexico. So,
Yeah.
where would you like to miss Brush War? Because let me tell you, we're not hitting it, but I am really good at eventing it.
I mean, Libya is the clean brush war, which evens up Middle East. We don't really need Algeria. I mean, Panama is going to be clean also, presumably, if we don't take it back.
They definitely made a mistake there. They had an AR where they could have. Yeah, this central scoring, I think it should have been Middle East scoring before Sadat came. I think that's a mistake. Although I guess they were probably worried about Brush War, or us filling Cuba, so that's fair. Because they didn't have Brush War, so you kind of have to assume we have it.
Yeah.
So thoughts on instead doing junta into Venezuela and rushing it?
So what do they do with this? They go one Panama, two Mexico, and then they just take Mexico?
Sure, and then we have like realign position on that.
Yeah, I don't hate it. I'm okay with doing this if you want to get a little aggressive with it. I was just
gutsy.
versus this. They go one Mexico, two Panama, and then they just I'm okay. I'm okay with swinging at Venezuela. I don't mind swinging for the fences.
I think it's better, and I think that
We know they have
Panama's our best
OPEC.
rush.
Yeah, we know they have OPEC. Yeah, you want to do this one?
That's true. I guess they get an extra. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do this one. Let's
Run
do
it.
this one. Okay.
Heck
Yeah,
yeah.
Okay. So that's fine. I mean, now they'll take Venezuela and Mexico, but that's not a huge deal. I do think Libya is also heavily worth considering with Brush War, but
Yeah.
Muslim is a big problem with that one because they're back in Egypt. So if we get Muslims out of Egypt,
Yeah.
we're in trouble there. I don't know. I think a Brush War in Panama is totally fine here. Do you want to realign first, though? Would you like to?
I don't feel strongly. I kind of want to. Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel strongly.
Because they're gonna retake this.
I think they actually come around. They might just put one into Cuba as well, just to get access there.
That's true. That's pretty reasonable. They might think we have South now as well.
Yeah, this is good.
Okay, and then they're just gonna go Venezuela, Cuba. Okay, that's fine. Whatever.
And this helps protect Panama from.
Yeah, that's
So
smart.
we retake that. Do you want to threaten to reline Zaire?
It's reasonable.
Do you want to overprotect West Germany just so they don't even get any thoughts in their brain of fighting us in Europe?
Peace at the expense of freedom.
I don't feel that. I don't feel like we
I don't
do
know.
that.
I wish we had a smaller op card, but I don't want to give Cambridge right away and tell them we don't have any scoring cards. So I think it needs to be the 3. I guess we could do this. They'll just coup it, but
And then in Africa?
I was going to go Mexico. We could go Mexico, Nigeria, Cameroon. Yeah,
Yeah,
threaten
yeah,
some stuff.
yeah.
I'm fine with this.
Personally.
Okay, let's do this.
Seems good. A couple different threats,
Yeah.
and we're holding Che, so
Yeah, which we are not giving. We can UN Che. Allende, we're just gonna.
No, I think we're spacing Che. I think we're holding UN to the
I
late.
think we're
floor.
spacing Che.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. You're right. I'm sorry. Don't yell at me. So Allende, which one are they gonna defend? That one. Okay. Do we want?
We can brush Libya now.
Do we want to brush
Or-
Libya, or do we want to try and brush Panama? Like maybe we coup Colombia and brush Panama. We could
I mean,
CRG.
at this point, I don't-
we could CRG for the moment and do like this. That's pretty threatening.
Surgery is kind of weak.
I mean, we can put one more into Thailand if we want. I don't think we need to do that kind of thing.
I mean, one in Zaire is nice because then if we realign, we just win it. We don't have to worry about them reaccessing it.
Yeah, I wouldn't do Cameroon because if they coup it, then they have real position on. Yeah, I would do it this way.
I'm fine doing it this way. Um, of their cards in their hand, they have Bear Trap, which is pretty unplayable. They have Cultural, which they really want to event. They have OPEC, which they really want to event, and they have Europe Scoring. So I mean, if we just keep creating threats, we can really like cause some problems for them. Like they have
Actually, I guess because we think they're going to want to event cultural anyway. Maybe they'll want Thailand's point.
worth it or pointless. Sorry.
Pointless, because I mean they're going to have China card after taking it, right?
Right, but if we do this, now if they don't overprotect Thailand right now, we just give them the China card because they already have cultural. So like if we flip it with that, that's fine. Although it doesn't do a whole lot for us. That is the other thing. Is like it's 2 battlegrounds to 4 at the moment.
Yeah, 2 VP, but I mean I guess the event like in turn 10 it makes it so that like we break something in Asia, it's instant dom.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of like this. Like if they want to give us Thailand for the China card that they're going to get anyway, I don't mind that too much.
Sure. All right.
I mean, if you guys have, if there's something else you'd rather do, I'm all for it. Just
No, I mean I think it's that or we're brushing now, but I don't feel this strong.
I like this one for now. Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay, let's do this.
Brush is. I really think Libya should be the brush target. That
You
I
said
can wait.
you said Libya.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm fine with brushing Libya. You like that over Panama if we could like coup Colombia and have a full strength on Panama?
It is we need more work before we brush Panama. But
Yeah.
Libya is just out there.
Okay.
Also,
Yeah,
be
I mean,
great
the
to get
thing is
Libya
that
before
they can
play
take
OPEC,
Tunisia,
too.
and then that makes Libya more awkward. They're not going to here, obviously, but they could.
Yeah. Okay. Do we want to do that? Do we want to realign Zaire right now while we have the chance? It would probably have to be with
Good.
Cambridge.
Yeah, I think Cambridge realigns is reasonable.
Or we could just
What's the
brush more.
second realign going
And
towards?
I guess
Cuba.
Cuba would be the second one.
Cuba. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Or Zaire again.
Dang.
Or okay,
Okay.
that's fine. It's functionally the same as just doing a break on it.
Yeah. And like I said, they have 2 things they really, really want to event, 1 thing they really, really want to space, and scoring. Like OPEC, you have to event it here. You can't let us just get to 17. So you have to take your 5 from OPEC.
Oh, that's a reason that we could have considered brushing earlier because it makes it that close.
Yeah. Maybe we should do brush war right now if they don't. Yeah, I think maybe probably just brush war right now no matter what.
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh. Okay.
Okay,
Interesting.
now we have some choices.
Interesting.
We also
Well,
now.
I guess I mean, we kind of got paid off for not succeeding on a brush because then they would have just taken us out of Libya anyway. So.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that would have
That's
sucked.
true. So now, I know we want to space Che, but there is probably an argument to just take Zaire with Che, like UN it.
I'd rather not.
What? So do you want to just leave Zaire alone? Because like we can't take it with Allende. Do you want to brush
We
now?
kind of can. We can just like realign it later. I don't know. We probably could.
So I mean, the Middle East is pretty much just bad now, and we live with that.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I honestly think Allende taking is okay because we have
Yeah.
realigned positions on Chile.
They have to take
Alright.
Chile to set up the
Okay.
real line, and then we can still work on.
Worth noting, they probably do not have an ops play for the rest of this turn. They're gonna event cultural, event OPEC, and score Europe.
If we give, doesn't that give South America?
Oh, if they don't have
down?
off
They have
plays,
it.
then I mean, do we want to just rush now? Is there something you want to be doing on that?
The culture can wait until next turn, right?
The what?
the cultural event can wait.
Yeah, I guess, but then they're just going to space Bear Trap. They have 4 cards, and it's Bear Trap, unplayable, Cultural Event, OPEC Event, Europe Scoring. That's their hand right now.
Oh, okay. I see. Okay.
So
Then just
Then
rush,
do we
yeah.
want to do you want to do Allende coup
Colombia,
on Colombia now?
that could be reasonable. And then we get a full strength brush on Panama.
And then we get a nicer brush on it.
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Just don't roll a 1. Not a 1.
There you go. Yeah.
We can't say that our coup rolls have been great this game. That's
Guys, watch out on
pretty
the time.
Yeah.
We're 4 minutes ahead.
And let's just instant send brush on Panama.
Yeah, let's do it. Oh, a 3! Let's fucking go.
Let's go.
Just
The
enough.
3.
Heck yeah.
The 3.
Already improved the brush roll from 2.
Yeah, dude, let's fucking go. And then they're going to swing Europe for us.
Insta sends chase space, I think.
Yep, chase space. Oh, baby.
They're gonna give us 1 VP from Mu Ops.
Okay, so now the question is Brezhnev. No, we need to realign, right? Like Brezhnev, we just take Zaire and Chile.
We can
like,
just take. We
yeah,
can just
yeah,
take the
yeah.
stuff.
Take
2
both.
into Chile, 1 into Zaire.
Yeah,
I don't think
yeah.
we need to risk real
Yeah,
lines. We're ahead.
we should not risk realigns. Yeah, there's no reason to do it. Yeah, that's reasonable. Save cultural for next turn. But yeah, that's good. Good with this.
Yeah.
Okay. 16 points. That's pretty good.
Star Wars.
Star
Purge.
Wars.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we got the Purge. The
Oh, that's the
Purge.
good stuff.
We get the good hand.
We got 2
yeah.
VP.
I think
Wow.
I think this one.
Oh, can we just like win with Star Wars with something?
And Iron Lady.
Star Wars at the
Iron Lady.
moment, no, but like, I mean, we can Star Wars for brush.
Yeah, taking the
Cal-
2
Cal
VP
Iron
is
Lady
kinda
Brush.
bad.
Yeah,
Cal Iron Lady Brush does it.
Yeah.
If they don't get any other.
yeah. Well, we have to win the brush.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
We also can space. It would have to be Aldrich, which is kind of annoying. I probably don't want it. Oh no.
Yeah,
we
don't
we'd
think
have to.
we
We'd have to
need-
double.
because we're
space.
gonna want to have Aldrich dump. Actually, we're gonna want to like UN decall and just do a free play of Aldrich.
There could be an argument to Aldrich Fidel and debate and take an empty AR, depending on how the board
Oh,
looks.
we might be able to play China. We'll see how they play this.
Yeah, we do probably play China this turn, right? Like, just get it
Yeah,
out.
if they give us the opportunity to before it gets taken with cultural. It means that we get to UN plus Aldrich dump.
That's
Okay,
reasonable.
no, that's not what.
Okay.
That's fine.
Cal, right? Take our 2 VP. Don't give him a coup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Today, I say, as long as this gate is
Yep.
closed, as long as this scar of a wall is permitted to stand, it is not the German
So yeah, Iron Lady and then Star Wars for Brush War could do it.
Oh, I guess. Yeah.
We could also purge them and then Star Wars for Bear Trap.
That's really funny and pretty good.
Let's do brush for the win. It's like when you're 1 VP away and you
You have the 66% chance to win. Just take it. I think I agree with that.
Yeah.
What are we gonna brush though? I'm kind of thinking West Africa.
I don't know if they have a we don't have a 60% brush actually. There's
Yeah, we
nothing
do.
you
on
always
West African
just brush.
states. 66%
Yeah.
chance.
no,
They don't have to have
because it's
influence.
adjacent to Algeria.
No, it's not. It's adjacent to Morocco and Côte d'Ivoire.
Oh wait, you can brush your own territories.
You can brush.
Yeah.
You can brush an empty country.
Didn't know that.
I
That was a
literally have
coup.
never tried it in my life. I just never.
Justin taught me that
I've
one.
just never thought to try that in my life.
Yeah, or Dominican Republic, I guess too.
Justin taught me
Yeah.
that one because I cooed or I brushed something that was full strength, but like they had influence in. He was like, "No, you have to coup, Somalia or West African states or Dominican Republic or something."
Interesting. Yeah, I had no idea that you could actually brush like just a random place. Makes sense. I've just never tried it.
One VP.
Okay.
Okay. Do we want to take our one VP from this and get one away?
Then
No, I think I want to Star Wars first to know if
Yeah,
we can
Star Wars.
win off of Iron Lady.
So we're gonna Star Wars, but then if what are we Star Warsing for? Because if we're Star Warsing for push and not winning, we should do
yeah, that's a
something.
good point.
We should do something like valuable.
okay.
We could also purge them, which is kind of funny, but they did just space grain, so it's not as strong. We could Star Wars for
I
grain.
like purging them. I mean, it's not like we have stuff to do with our ops. We might as well just purge them now. Like, I don't think we're in a huge rush to win on VP.
Yeah, we could also take
Like, odds are, if they have VP plays, like, waiting the extra one turn is not a big deal.
Yeah, I'm fine with purging them. Just make sure they don't do anything this turn.
Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense to me.
We could, I guess, the one thing we could do with ops is like jam it into Venezuela.
That's true. That's actually pretty good.
They probably have a 3-op, but I mean we make them use it, I guess. We could also just purge them and bear trap them, which is I think strong.
How about just take our VP for now? Like, we don't have too many ops other than Purge.
You want to just take our one VP and like really put the pressure on them?
Yeah.
I kind of
Show
like
me your
that.
hand.
Yeah.
Okay, so and Lone Gunman's gone, so I'm not really afraid of DEF CON. So I don't know if I don't really care rush. Like, we're not losing on DEF CON.
Also, just sorry, another thing. We have IP. It's only 1/3, but it would win a game. We need mill ops, and is that?
I don't mind
is it-
eventing it. I don't see anything better to do with 2 ops. You want to just event IP war on
Yeah,
Pakistan?
we could just
we would
event
do it
IP
on
on
India.
India.
On India.
Okay, I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Good job.
Ah.
Good job. That was a good play.
Good call.
If you have a chance to win it, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, cannot believe we missed that.
Correct. Yeah, good
I
spot
will
on
say
that. Yeah,
though, that was a 6, so we should have done Pakistan for the ultimate.
yeah, get the extra mental damage.
Yeah.
True.
Well, cool. We are now 4-2. And unless like every other game goes perfectly against us, we will make the playoffs. So thanks everyone for joining. It was fun. We had like 5 guys in here.
Yeah, that's good. Peace, y'all.
Later.